Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Sooners have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bernard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The give is to Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Off-play action. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Both have the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. It's already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set him shop. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught over the middle. It's Kent. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's Miller. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. He'll keep it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Mateer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's up. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll try the run. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Knocked away. Incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Has no choice but to throw it away and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Miller with the ball. Up to 45 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown time.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll do it himself. Wide open spaces.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go.
There he goes. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Burks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Kent. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense gets set for second down. Good timing on the quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Kent. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's second and 11. Caught over the middle, it's Burks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got it in the middle, it's Sategna. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. With the catch, it's Miller. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give is to Miller. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuevas. Jumped on top of the pile. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Using his feet. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The discussion raged around Alabama last year. Very difficult schedule, whether they should have been included in the 12-team playoff. But if you want to make that field, not only can you not lose to a subpar Oklahoma team, you can't get housed the way the Tide did in that one.
They did give it to him, and Jackson Arnold just scored again. I mean, it was incredible last year. Oklahoma couldn't score for the majority.
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points. on this drive.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Burks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D denied them on second and goal. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Going for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Out of the gun to give to the back. It's a seam wide open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sategna. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And that's the second time he's gotten to the quarterback, following the legacy of those great Crimson Tide pass rushers like Will Anderson, like Ryan Anderson or Tim Williams, or the great Derek Thomas or Cornelius Bennett, who could get to the quarterback.
I like it. You run out of oxygen, David, all these guys. And that's what they do. They're a pressure defense, and they're going to come after the quarterback. They ain't going to give you time to find open guys to beat their DBs, and they got so many great pass rushers that don't really like quarterbacks, so I really like them.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Simpson. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Got it looking for a first. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They boot it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. The run to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got a man in the middle. And they swarm him under. And the Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Power football with the run. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They boot it away on 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Horton. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
So that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Moving away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. The quick out. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quickly complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Bully ball on 3rd and short. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Snagged in the middle, it's Sategna. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Find some fresh air. Looking for room at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good running gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Going to the run, it's up. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Gets it out quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Simpson. The screen, and watch out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Look out, he's got room. Bounced off his feet. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with second and 11. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Sooners will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quick handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Finding open areas. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. The sure hands, it's Cuevas. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Burks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Wide open downfield. It's a running room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Quick completion on the outbound. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He wants to change this route. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Kent. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. He's in open space downfield. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Simpson. On the move and looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Ott. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. They get him up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tries to do it himself on the draw. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Got it behind the line. It's Sategna. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dances away. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Lewis. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Gets rid of it. Finds him out of the backfield. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. Fighting. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get... There he goes! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Got it set up on the outside. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight, didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give out of the gun. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Quarterback keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Grab near the sticks, it's Sategna. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle, it's Sategna. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
On the move, it's Ott. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Kent. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Proving better, but it certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know that something tells me...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a length or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defense. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Got room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Hawkins. Got his man on the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Finds his man. It's Burks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Direct snap. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Defense was confused and the head coach uses a timeout. The Crimson Tide can't dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the heat. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. grab behind the line. It's Bernard. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rushes on him. Forced out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Here on third down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Pucks it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, he'll throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Washington. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Fourth quarter's not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
To the air, it's Hawkins. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He can't make the catch and over the middle of the field. Sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and he gets it done in OT.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Wants to go up top on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes. 'em. 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 'em.
defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Easy. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. Now to connect to the 11. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He'll take it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to...
He got it in! And Marco, touchdown in overtime! How much fun was that? And you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some